I'm B.I.G., you know I can't forget that I do it. Shoot my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Buccaneers, reigning league MVP. He's coming off a quality showing last week, well over 300 yards in that one. It's the Buccaneers and the Saints, all that and more, coming up next.
The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Taking off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
He's got room at the 30. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And the Saints are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, White. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one caught left side by Evans. 14 on the pickup. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. At issue, did the ball cross the goal line? A reminder, it just needs to be the tip of the football just breaking the front of the plane where that white goal line begins. And it needs to be indisputable, which can sometimes be difficult with all those bodies in there.
The ruling on the field is reversed.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane, the goal line. Now they'll set up to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He runs with it. 1,000-yard season. That's somewhat commonplace for running backs, but not for quarterbacks. That last run moves him past the 1K mark on the ground. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll drop to throw. Going up top for Evans. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Throwing now from the gun. Snap, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. They'll throw out of the gun. It's complete to Evans. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. Back to throw. And open downfield, it's Johnson. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. The quarterback on the scramble. Going forward with a stop. A gain of 9 on the play. On a 3rd down, 4th down. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And we'll run you through some of the highlights from earlier in this one. There's just the one touchdown pass. Doesn't look remarkable if you look at the stat sheet, but watching the game, you see when the throws needed to be made, he has made them. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's Otten, open downfield. This has been bizarre. From second in a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tampa. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. You think a quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day, it's pretty good. But 3 on the ground? That, Greg, is excellent.
It's just so hard, Mike, for a defense to account for a quarterback that can do this amount of damage with his legs. And there's a fine line, but I'll tell you what, when they unleash him as a runner, he's about as good as it gets.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air one more time. That one taken in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. He's going to look downfield once again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now he takes off. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the...
And he'll take it on in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The throw on the run is complete. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game.
The Buccaneers first down.
They'll look to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Catch made, right side, it's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
First down, Tampa Bay.
They'll look to throw yet again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression, and at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Off he goes, and he's got another one. Touchdown, Tampa. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now he'll run it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Was he going? Finally, they catch up to him and bring him down. A big loss there. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.